Moed Katan Perak Aleph Mishnah Hey. Continuing to discuss things that you can and can't do on Chol Hamoed. Says the Mishnah. Rabbi Meir says, Ro'in et hanigaim batchila lahakel, avalo lahachmir. The Kohen can examine nigaim. Nigaim are afflictions, and nega is an affliction, but it refers to a possible tzaraat, leprosy, batchila, for the first time, meaning he could do the initial examination, lahakel, only to say that it's tahor, avalo lahachmir, but not to say that it's tameh. Meaning, a guy wakes up on Chol Hamoed morning, and he sees a blotch on his skin. It might be tzaraat. So, we're just going to look for a second at the Chumash, this is in Tazria, Vayikra Perek Yud Gimel. Okay, the rule is, person goes to see it, if he sees one of these blotches, a scab, a spot, blah, 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 it might be leprosy, goes to the Kohen looks at it, the Kohen can make it tameh, or the Kohen can say it's tahor. And as we know, the halachot of nigaim, in the halachot of nigaim we know, that a person only becomes tameh, it doesn't matter what the skin blotch is, meaning a doctor could look at it and say, oh, that's tzaraat, he's going to make it tzaraat for sure. Doesn't matter, he's not tameh. Only the declaration of the Kohen can make him tameh. So, Rabbi Meir says, you go to the Kohen, go to the Kohen, lahakel, she'im tahorhu, omer lo ha-Kohen tahor, it's Chol Hamoed, great, whew, she'simchahu lo. That's a great joy when you go to the Kohen, he says, you're not tameh. Avalo la'achmir, but the Kohen, im tamehu, yishtok. If the Kohen looks at it, he's like, doesn't say anything. V'lo yitam enu, v'yatzichenu latzei luchus ha'bachanez. The Kohen just, I'm not going to say anything. Why don't you come back after the Chag? That's what the Rabbi Meir says, that the Kohen has the discretion to give good news, but not to give bad news. Chachamim say no. Lo lahakel, v'lo lahachmir. He shouldn't see you at all. Don't go to the Kohen. Don't go. You'll go afterwards. Why? She'im tamehu, lo lahakel lo lahachmir. Mitok sheniskak liroto im tehu tahor, kedei lahakel alav. Since you have to see him to see if he's tahor, hu niskak lahachmir. Okay, why? Then the Kohen would also have to be machmir. She'imu tamei, if the Kohen is tamei, sarich lomar tameata, he'll have to say you're tamei. Ki dichtiva, as it says, l'taharo o l'tam'o. The Torah says in Yud Gimel, and that's where we look for Yud Gimel, that the person should go to the Kohen to be tahor or tamei. She'en Kohen rashai lishtok. The Kohen is not allowed to stay silent. So that's actually the nature of the machloket between Rabbi Meir and the Chachamim. Rabbi Meir says he doesn't learn this pasuk to teach you that the Kohen has to give an answer one way or the other. Rabbi Meir says he can give a good news. He doesn't have to give bad news. And the Chachamim say, no, he has to say one way or the other. But you can delay. The real question is, how long can a person delay going to the Kohen? Your daughter's getting married tonight. Can you say, I'm not going? I don't know. Rabbi Meir also said, we're talking about Chol Hamoed. Adam atzmot aviv v'imo. A person can collect the bones of his mother and father, because it's joy for him. Now, what are we talking about? The burial practices in the times of the Mishnah, it's quite clear what they did. What they would do is, they would take, when a person passed away, they took a body and they put it away in a cave, and they would cover it over with a stone, and that was considered kvura. And then a year later, or whatever, how much time later, what they would do is the body would decompose, and then they would take those bones, and they would collect them. Milaket atzamot, they would do likut atzamot, they would collect the bones, and they would bury those bones in the family burial plot. Because remember, you can't have a whole burial plot for each person. Here in Israel today, it's a huge, huge problem, the lack of burial space. And they're building levels. They have all these interesting solutions above ground, connected to the earth. Really, really interesting. This is the idea of likut atzamot, the collection of bones. So Rabbi Meir says, if the year ended up on Chol Hamoed, you could collect the bones. Why? Okay, it's a simcha. Because you're bringing them, to their kever avot. You're burying them in the family burial plot. So that's good. Rabbi Yossi says, no, Avel hulo. It's an Avel. It's not a happy day. You're an Avel for that day. It's a day of sadness. And we don't do days of sadness on Chol Hamoed. Similarly, lo ye'orer adam al meito. Okay, there's actually the orer means to awaken or to arise. So a person, let's look at we'll translate and we'll look at the Bartanura. Shouldn't awaken or it really means to make yourself sad about your beit. V'lo yaspidenu, and you shouldn't give to a hesped kodem l'regel shloshim yom. 30 days before the regel. The Bartanura says, lo yorer, lo yavi sapdan. Okay, you shouldn't bring a hesped. You shouldn't bring a eulogizer to like awaken his sadness. A person who died many days ago. To go over the, for the relatives, to remind the relatives. So what they would do is, they would have an askara, and the saptan would come, and everybody would start crying again. Come cry. If you're very anguished, you're very upset, then you should go and do a hesped for your relative. Okay, now interestingly, the Kahati has a different explanation. He says that based on the Nimukei Yosef, he says what it means. It's not talking about likud atzamot. Means if relative died, okay, and you shouldn't do a hesped, okay, after somebody died. Even 30 days up to the regel. Why 30 days up to the regel? Tamid, always. The Gemara says, because people start saving money 30 days up to before the holiday. Okay? Maybe you'll take that money, okay, and you'll use it to have a saptan. If you can you want to have people who are very motivated by honoring their parents, their dead parents. So if you can bring a eulogizer, so I'll have less matzah. I'll have less wine on Pesach. Some say that you don't have, that after 30 days after the hesped, you're still sad. So therefore, you shouldn't have hesped up to 30 days before the regel. So we end up with the machloket. Is it talking about likud atzamot, this idea of lo yorer adam v'lo yisbidenu, or is it talking about anyone who dies in any case at all? We'll stop here, as we always do. We'll dedicate a learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha Mitzvah Kalman. I want to remind you you can find all these Mishnah out at Mishnah Yomit, Mishnah.co, where you can find a handy dandy Mishnah calendar and learn Mishnah Yomit together with us. Have a great day.